Yes, 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 yes. Namaste, man. We're coming into another one of those 3-day weekends with a holiday that somebody made up for an excuse for you to take it easy. Man, you take a break. Man, let's have the masses relax. Go drink, spend some money, take a break, right? That's what you hear, man. I'm not against that. I take breaks. But listen, this world and other people in it, even sometimes people you love, will distract you. They will take you off of course. Not only them, but your own mind. All of these distractions, and they're not all bad things, man. I'm not saying they're bad things, but they're just things that'll take you off track. Make you prolong it one more day, one more weekend. Oh, when this happens, then I'll do that. Then I'll follow my dream. So let's say you have a dream of investing in real estate. How many fucking excuses and things are you going to allow to keep you from just start taking action? Guy says, well, I don't have the money. That doesn't keep you from walking properties. Not having money doesn't keep you from studying it, doing the numbers, doing a sheet, going through and seeing how much it would cost. Like most of the things that I do every day for real estate don't cost money. It doesn't cost me money to go to Home Depot and get familiar with the store so that when I come in here, I can save time. So yesterday I was kind of bragging on myself. I had to do a trim around a bathroom, right? And this could apply to anything. It doesn't have to be to like home repair shit. But, dude, there was a time when that would have taken me all day. Seriously, all day. Because I was terrible at it. But I knew this. I didn't have the money to hire people. And I couldn't let not having money or not knowing how to do something keep me from what it is I was pursuing. Which originally was I wanted 10 properties, right? And I knew if I got all 10 paid for, I'd be a millionaire and I'd have enough money to survive, and then I could go do whatever it was I wanted to do for a living. That was originally my goal, 10 properties. And so I was fixated, and I would say this all the time. I only need 10 properties. I'm only looking for 10. There's millions of fucking houses in America. Millions of them. I just need 10. That's not a lot. That's not greedy. I need to sign 10 pieces of paper. I need to go walk and what I figured is I probably were going to have to look at 20, 30, 40 houses to get one. And so I would look at 15, 20, 30 houses to buy one or to put in 2 or 3 offers. And then most of the offers are not accepted. And I just keep doing this and keep looking and keep pushing. So the moment I said, hey, I need a house, everything is about getting that fucking house. Everything. So my weekends, my free time, and I don't mean every moment, every day like you're a lunatic, but I mean you are pushing yourself. You are keeping yourself on the path of acquiring a property because there's 1,000,001 fucking excuses. It's too expensive where I live. Really? Have you walked them? I mean, have you actually left your home and went to where there's properties? Have you gone into the ghetto? Have you gone around the edges? Have you walked neighborhoods with realtor up? I don't go to any neighborhood without looking at realtor. If I'm on a trip or I'm on a vacation or I'm visiting a friend, I already know how much this house is worth. I know how much this dude's house is worth. I pulled it up on the way in. I know how much you paid for your house. This is a mind that's always thinking like rolling money, doubling money. That's what that game is. And becoming familiar with the math. So when you're in there, you can kind of guesstimate what this dude's payments are about. How much did you put down? Well, if you know how much it costs, you know the current interest rates, you become familiar with the millionaire math. The millionaire math is like 4th grade math. It's decimal system, man. 0.1, 0.2, 0.5, 20% down, you know, rounded big numbers. The math, millionaire math is super simple. Dividends, if you own dividend stocks, that math is super simple. But are you doing the math? Are you doing millionaire math? And so you don't need money to calculate. You don't need money to go, well, if I had 1,000 shares of AT&T, how much would my dividend be? What the hell? Oh, windstorm. Again, if you had okay, let's say you owned $27,000 worth of AT&T. You bought it, and that's it. You're done. What would your dividend be? How much would your dividend be? Well, like, as a person who starts to do this kind of math and lives inside of the context of I own dividend stocks or I own real estate or I am a person who acquires, like you become, this kind of math becomes day to day. Like this is how your brain thinks, man. You walk as if and talk as though. So you submerge yourself into that. And you get familiar with these things, these concepts, right? PE ratio, quarterly earnings, gross profits, EBITDA, right? Net operating income. right? Cash flow, right? ROI. Like these things just become part of your vernacular as you read, as you study, as you put yourself into straight line, like obligate yourself to success. Talking with someone yesterday, and we're talking about real estate, and he's like, well, you know, I'm waiting on, it's like, no, stop waiting on things. Anything that you're putting forward there, other than I just don't have the money. Well, if you don't have the money, you know what to do there. Go make money. Like, what else are you going to do? Like, you're just going to look for the answer to borrow? Is the answer always, hey, could I borrow some from you? Is that the answer? No. Now, we want to borrow to buy properties. But do we always have, like, can we not just go get it, man? Can that not become the goal? And so if you say, well, man, properties are expensive where I live. Good. You have a new goal, getting a bunch of fucking money to put down on it because you like to own expensive shit, man. Just because it's expensive doesn't mean it can't get more expensive and more expensive and more expensive. At one time, houses cost $40,000, $50,000 in LA. I don't know if you know that. And at one time, they cost that in New York. And at one time, I met an old dude who bought this beautiful lake cabin that was going for $400,000. He paid $12,000. He paid $12,000. And all of his fucking life, he thought it was expensive. Because I said, why didn't you buy the whole fucking lake, man? That's always my question when I meet an old person. Why didn't you buy all of this? Why didn't you buy Microsoft? Why didn't you buy Tesla? Like, why didn't you buy these things? They're all around you. Houses and lands and lots and businesses. All this shit is all around you. Why didn't you buy it? Because it seems obvious to me. Well, guess what? It's fucking obvious to me today for you. Money's all around you. Opportunities everywhere. They're bringing you stocks to they're setting it on your fucking front porch saying, hey, you should buy this. It's everywhere. The money flow is everywhere. And you're living, operating, and breathing inside of the money flow. And every day the universe is bringing you opportunity and things you could do, and you're driving past it. And blinders. And people get caught up in this world in the day-to-day trials of life. Just taking care of the kids. Just getting up, going to work. Oh, now I got to do this. And so just the mundane activities of everyday life, that's what keeps people common. Because life itself just pushes you down to the point that you can't rise above life. Because life itself, just fucking surviving, is all you got in you. You don't have anything left after being a normal human. There's nothing left for you and your dreams. You don't have the strength or the energy to push, or do you? Or maybe you do and you just don't know the direction. It's straight line, man. It's straight line. It's straight line. So, if there's no property for me here, why can't I go over there? I'll go over there to go fishing. I'll go over there to go on vacation. I'll go over there to hang out with my friends. Why can't I go over there to get my financial independence? Why can't I go over there to get for me? Why can't this trip be about me getting property? Why has it got to be about going to the beach to have fun with my friends? Now, that trip, everyone will sign up for. But the trip to go look for property for yourself, oh my God, that's just so hard. That's such a push. Listen, the 93%, this is something they don't get. The 7%, he'll do the trip for business. He goes to fucking Miami to procure a property, not to visit Miami. Now, while you're there, you visit Miami. He goes to New Orleans to buy fucking property. Oh, while I'm there, I'll visit New Orleans. Not just to visit the city. You get what I'm saying? Meaning, you can now add your intent and your purpose, and you can push it. And so if you say, well, it's too expensive here, good, go look somewhere else, man. What other fucking excuse do you have left? I just told you how to get around that one. You say, oh, man, but that seems so... Get that right there. That hesitation, that moment, whatever kept you from pursuing and pushing and going one forward and getting a little bit closer every day, whatever the fuck that is the wall, the hurdle, the mountain, the shit you got to bust through, man. And guess what? Some of it is legit. You're like, I don't have the money. Okay, go fucking get it. So tomorrow, what are you doing to check that off the list? And you say, but that's so far. But good, you're at least pushing forward. You're at least going in that direction. Because once you push forward and go into that direction, it's like the butterfly effect, man. It opens up a chain reaction and the universe comes for you. And so you say, well, I don't only have the money to get the one, but because someone may see you do the one, or a partner or a friend, and the money, because they see what you did, they saw the dedication, and then money comes to you. Come on, man. Money's not your problem. Money's not anybody's problem. Money can be solved by working. Money's not your problem. It's self-control, belief, and determination, and a blueprint, and a map, and willing to push your own fucking ass forward. That is the reason. And we allow, like I said in the beginning, life, just living. Oh, I got kids. Yeah, well, so did Obama. So did Martin Luther King. Right? So did everyone who's done fucking something great. They had children. And they had a job, and they had to do shit they didn't like, and they were fucking tired, and they got sick, and they got fired, and they had problems, and they had wrecks and lawsuits, and fucking all the problems you have, they have them. And there's plenty of people who grew up in a ghetto, plenty of people who grew up a different skin color in the wrong location at the wrong fucking time who did just fine. And if one person can do it, you can do it. If one fucking person with your problem overcame it and accomplished their fucking goal, so can you. But you have to put that shit in motion. Or let this world sit you down. Because this world will tell you, hey, take it fucking easy. Take all 3 days off. You just fucking relax. You deserve it. And then on Monday, don't put in that much. Just do the minimum. Get through the week on Friday so we can go out and do more shit that doesn't matter. And you can go week after fucking week after fucking week after fucking week with activity that helps no one, produces nothing, does nothing more, but literally takes you fucking backwards. You now actually have less money than you started with 3 weeks ago because you fucking consumed it through life. And your life just becomes self-consumption. And then fast forward another 3 years, 4 years, and all those ideas and dreams and goals you wanted, you didn't pursue them. Because life was too heavy. You got to break that, man. You got to become a conquering chief, bro. You got to break out of this shackle that life could hold you back. Come on, man. I know you can do that shit. You were born and planted with a fucking seed in you, the same one I have. So I want to be more, do more, and become more, and have more. And that is not greed. That was planted in me by the creator of the universe. Because if I don't have more, I can't give more. If I don't have more, how do I send my kids to college? Dad, what's the fucking plan? You have children right now. Have you opened up the accounts to get them to college? Why the fuck not? Why does society need to take care of you? You had the child. You laid with the woman. You produced the result. Now be the fucking person that takes care of it, man. And we are called across this fucking entire country to begin to talk and live like that, man. No more fucking excuses. There are zero fucking excuses for anyone that follows me or has read my free ebook for your child not to go to college. If they don't, you fucking failed. I'm not saying they don't choose not to go. I'm saying the money part. God damn, I've done the millionaire math. Time times amount times yield. Fucking, I can draw it out for you. We can reverse the fucking math and know exactly how much you need to be saving every month. Or don't do it. Just choose not to do it. Why? Life. And it's that same decision, that same thing I just said to you applies to every fucking aspect. How do you buy a car? Have you sat and spent fucking time thinking about it? What is the wisest fucking way? What is the best way that moves me forward, that gets me toward my goals? What is the best way to own transportation? What is the best way to live my life? Should I own a house? Should I rent a house? And what if you began to make wise fucking decisions in every aspect, health, wealth, and mindset, in every area of your life? The 3 keys to successful life: health, wealth, and mindset. And in each one of those areas, you begin to try to make the wisest fucking decision that gets you closest to what you're trying to accomplish and builds wealth and puts you in charge. And so you're not knocked around. You choosing your destination. You decide what holiday you celebrate, when you celebrate it, and what day you take off. And so your job let you off today? Good. Now you can go do that thing you really want to do. Now you can go do that thing where they celebrate you and not just tolerate you. Now you can go produce, write, paint, push, whatever it is for you. Study, look at those charts, research that real estate. Now is the chance that you get to do that. When other people are fucking sleeping, when other people are fucking resting, you're the one pushing. And that is how you get into the 7%. That is how I became a multimillionaire. Pushing on point, purpose, straight fucking line. And as the arrows come at me, they're going to hit you. They're going to knock you back. You get up straight fucking line. And they're going to come. And you're going to get punched. And it fucking sucks. People you love will die. People you love will get sick. Jobs that you love, they will fire you, outsource you, or they just simply go out of business. Let me let you in on it. Buddha said life is suffering. And if you're not suffering now, you will. And if you don't have an emergency today, you will. And so by knowing this, the randomness of the universe, sometimes we'll be dealt opportunities. Sometimes they'll bring you stock picks in a fucking box, delivered to your house, right there. All you gotta do is open your fucking eyes and look at it. Put 5,000 in it, it turns into 50. The 50 ends up buying a duplex that ends up eventually rolling forward into an apartment building. If you can turn 5 into 15, 15 can go into a house. From a house, it can go into a multifamily. From a multifamily, it can go into, and it's called the rollout. And you can do that every 2 to 3 years if you have the fucking skill set to do it and the wherewithal to go get the 5,000 and the ability to push yourself down the path. But that comes from you. So whatever fucking excuses you've laid out today, all bullshit. All bullshit.